Welcome to the Game Corner, another video game podcast. My name is Harrison. You might know me online as Rorixon, and I am joined, as always, by friend and co-host.
This is Captain Nova. You probably know me as Sheldon.
You know, I don't
think backwards, but
you do that every time.
Oh, whoops! Well,
So
I meant to do it
it's
the other
on. Yeah, there we go. It's on brand. And speaking of on brand, I don't think you're showing off your brat shirt is going to. I think that's right before I actually cut into the video. So maybe it's there. You're going, look. But anyway, this whole intro still brings attention to your brat shirt.
There we go. Like a brat, like the brat I am.
I don't know what brat is, and despite my wife's best efforts to try and teach me what brat is, I don't know what brat is, except lime green and word.
Yeah, I don't really know either. I'm just kind of going with the vibe that I feel like brat should be, and I'm just going to go with it.
When she first said it's brat summer, I thought she said it's brat summer, and I was like, I'm in for some sausages. Yeah, like I will go grill, like I'll get the grill going. That is not the case, apparently.
No.
So it's lime green and Charlie XCX, I guess. So anyway, hey Sheldon.
Hey.
The listeners and watchers will realize that it's been almost a week, but for us, it's been like half that much time. So it's really been a couple days since we last spoke. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Since we last spoke, I have gotten sick and mostly gotten over it in the span of like 4 days.
Wow. It's impressive. At least you're getting better.
When I say, I guess 5 days, we are on a week schedule-ish. I use the term schedule loosely.
Yeah.
Normally you're on a week schedule. So yeah, 4 days is like half the time.
Yeah, there's just a lot of junk going around.
There is
like I feel like my wife and kid are just passing it back and forth between each other. I don't know how I haven't gotten it.
Yeah, you said that last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, last week. That's why we were out so late, just because they were both like taking turns running fevers and being sick and everything. But I haven't gotten it, which is weird. I'm usually the
last one to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So your kid's in school? How old is
she's starting 4K this year, which is awesome.
What is 4,000?
Like pre-K or like pre-K basically.
Is it pre-K or pre-K?
Pre-K, because kindergarten's next year. She's 4, so
is it called 4K? I don't know children things.
Yeah, it's changed since we were kids.
Yeah, so like they're watching 4K televisions.
Yes,
what it must be. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she got accepted into that, so no more daycare, no more second mortgage, which is great.
What does accepted mean? You have to be accepted into pre-K?
Yes, because they have limited spots.
I'm so glad I don't have a kid.
Yeah.
I like that. I can wait.
Because we would have another year of paying a second mortgage that they just randomly increase the rates, I feel like, every month.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I'm afraid of whatever that is. Childcare. Second mortgage.
Yes.
At that point, I'm hoping that like I or my wife can either
stay at home
or we do some funky half and half thing that makes it work. And well, I don't know.
It's nice for some of it, like, because I like that she's able to, like, she spent her whole life with other kids, which is great. So that's a nice thing about it. Yeah. Instead of just like your first time and right into school and here you go, here's other kids.
Yeah, I guess that must be good for developmental stuff.
Yeah.
Which is the other reason why I'm afraid to have kids. Because
they teach them stuff too, because I don't have the patience to teach a toddler how to letters and numbers and
even my own.
Like it's a lot.
Yeah, I believe that.
So more power to our teachers in the world, because
you know what? Oof. Yeah. Here on the Game Corner, we take the hard stance of we support teachers.
Yes. Yeah, y'all are. I don't know how y'all do, especially to young, and then even not just younger young kids, even high school. Could you imagine? No, I couldn't do any. I'm not a teacher.
I feel like if I were to teach professionally, I'd have to be like a college professor, so that I did not have to care.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't care just enough.
Exactly. Especially if you're just enough to get your tenure, and then you can really.
Oh, then you can really not care.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can really not care. Well, I had some of those. I had a few.
Yes.
Boy. Wow, this got way too real, way too fast. Anyway, Pokemon.
Pokemon Worlds is coming up in another week.
Next weekend. Next weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, not the days after this comes out, but the nine days after the podcast thereabouts is Worlds. That's wild.
Yeah.
I won't be able to watch in real time, so I'll need you and Rowan and the rest of our little posse to send me the highlights.
Oh yeah, we will, and you'll get the VODs.
I'll see stuff on Twitter.
The VODs is the best way to watch something anyway. You know,
you just skip through.
You can just skip through because there's so much dead space on a Pokemon stream.
There is something to seeing it live though. Like I've always been of the opinion, like for like even like Twitch streams, like there's something about being live with the thing happening is really cool.
Yeah, I get that. But you know, like with that though, you have a lot of time where you just like set your phone down or something and just wander off because
that's true.
You know,
that's very true.
You can have 20-30 minutes before the next round starts or longer if they have technical difficulties, which they probably will at Worlds.
Oh my gosh. They will have that. There'll be something. I want to, let's make a bet. There will be something at Worlds.
Yeah, there will be. So there will be some technical difficulty, like a whole table will go down again. A table
will go down. Do we think stream will go down? I want to say no.
I don't think the stream will go down.
But we'll lose a table for sure.
Yeah, we'll lose a table. Now, what will be good too is if we lose a table, I think, didn't this happen last year at Worlds where they lost a table, but then they were like, okay, well, you're playing sudden death now.
Was that Worlds?
Yeah,
that might have been.
I think it was Worlds.
Yeah, that's bad. that feels bad.
Yeah, that feels real bad.
So that's certainly things that are going to happen. On the note of betting for Worlds, there's the segue.
Look at it.
Earlier, you just brought this to my attention. You just found this while we were looking at Twitter and things to talk about. Pokemon Fantasy Team.
Yes.
Play Pokemon is doing I guess again in the world of esports betting.
Like finally, I guess doing something that other gaming companies do for their big event. Like, you know, it's just something a little interactive with the community, which is good. And I think something like this is fun. It's something easy for them to do.
This is super easy, right? So they basically what they're saying is you can win prizes, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing that's if someone successfully guesses all 12 Pokemon, they can get like a Arcanine thing. Yeah. The big plushy Arcanine. But you pick 12 or you pick 6 of each, so a team's worth, right? Of Pokemon cards from the TCG and Pokemon that'll be prevalent in VGC. And they have the wildest choices up front. Oh my gosh. They just have all the legends. The first thing I saw was Pure and Black.
So how they're doing it is you pick your first restricted. So like they just give you all the restricteds. So you pick a restricted.
Oh, okay. I see.
And then it's gonna, filter down to different kind of categories.
So this is literally you pick the winning team. Ooh.
Basically.
Wow, what's gonna win? Shadow Rider.
Oh, that's a good, What do you think will win Worlds this year?
It's every available restricted, right? So what we've seen do really well in the past few tournaments has been Shadow Rider. Terrapagos, I think, could do something cool.
Yep.
Miraidon, of course.
Miraidon's always going to be good into this.
I feel like Ice Rider is going to do well but not win.
That's like the hard trick room.
Yeah, that's what it always does, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I hate to say it, but I don't think, just the way things are going, I feel like Kyogre and Groudon are going to be kind of less prevalent, whereas like Koraidon would be a better Sunsetter, and things that don't miss would be better than Kyogre. I think that's it. I don't think there are any other options.
No. What, not Solgaleo? Like
heckin' Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Eternatus, Cosmog, Calyrex base form.
Yeah, they got like the base forms on here too. Like Zacian and Zamazenta.
Wait, yeah, they have Hero of Many Battles Zacian versus Crowned Zacian.
I mean, I guess you could technically run it.
But does that count as a separate legendary?
No, it's its own. It is a.
It's a form. Like it
is a form.
But it's not a form in the same way that like Kieran Black is,
or Palkia,
or Palkia's origin form, right? That is a thing that happens in battle. So you're saying
depending on the held item.
Yeah, well, correct. But so you're saying that it's Zacian versus Zacian with a specific item.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is very weird.
Okay, so maybe they don't know their game that well. Anyway, so I'm gonna click Shadow Rider, and then you can
Shadow
just pick
Rider
anything
feels like
else.
a very, very safe
very
bet.
safe bet, right? And then you have every other Pokemon available to you. Is that true?
Let's see what it brings up.
What is this?
Choose one unrestricted legend. So you have.
Oh, this is really weird.
Yeah, so they're just going to go down the tier list, I guess.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Or
yeah. So this is all those sub legends and the treasures and the birds, the paradoxes.
All the paradoxes, yeah.
Oh, so they really don't know how their game is played. Anyway, Raging Bolts. So that's my next one.
Urshifu.
Choose one Paldea Pokemon. Oh, Urshifu's on the list. Oh wait, hold on. I go back. Replace. Hold on, Urshifu. Yeah, it's 100% Urshifu. Where's Urshi? Oh wait, single or rapid?
I would say probably rapid.
I think rapid too. Yeah,
rapid's 45% of the meta.
I'm going to
say rapid.
I'm also a sucker for the water types. Choose one Paldea Pokedex Pokemon.
This is a list. Oh my god,
rough. Dude. Wait,
it's an alphabetical order here.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it just didn't load. Oh, my page wasn't loading, and it showed Bramblin and Braviary as Latios and Latias.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, that's not right.
No.
That's incorrect. This is the whole Pokedex.
Yeah. Is anything good in that Pokedex right now? That's
Combee's there. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Crocodile.
Dragonite.
Dragonite actually is a decent pick. This is loading so slow. I have gigabit internet. What are you doing, Pokemon?
Yeah.
What?
This is quite the list of things that aren't used anymore.
Oh wait, hold on. We're dumb. The fourth Pokemon on this list is Amoonguss. Click.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh yeah. We are dumb.
Hold on, sick. Choose one Kitakami Pokedex.
Kitakami.
This is dumb.
Okay. And it has like overlapping stuff, I see.
It does, yeah. Which I mean we
Cramorant.
No Cram.
That would make my day. That'd make my whole year.
This page is poorly written.
Yes.
It's rough to go through. Y'all listening to this, go take the time to do this and you'll see why we're struggling now.
It's something you need to see. Like,
I legit went into this thinking this will be a really fun little segment for the podcast, and now it's like we're struggling.
Yeah, this is like there's really Clefairy.
Oh, yeah, actually Clefairy. Clefairy for Worlds, maybe. It's been doing stuff, but not like a whole lot of things, but it's a good team.
Well, like, and what else is in the Kitakami?
I don't know. I'm trying to look through the list and it's not loading.
I mean, so we got King Gambit, Ursaluna.
I guess in retrospect, I could have also been sharing this to Riverside and we could have recorded that too.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
I don't want to put too much on
the screen.
On the screen. This is supposed to be a podcast first and foremost.
Yeah, so podcast listeners, this is good.
So how do I do that? Let me see if I do this. And I do
the magic of editing.
Green. Ooh, Chrome tab. Build your share.
Hey, here we go.
This is what I'm looking at. I don't know what this is going to look like on the Riverside thing, so hopefully it's cool. So
I'm sure it's usually pretty good about.
We're experimenting with this stuff. It'll be fun, y'all.
Probably at the top, hit reduce motion. It might help your page load.
Where?
At the very top of the page, the web page.
Wait, is there? Oh, reduce motion.
Yeah, there you go. That might help.
Does that help? This is not Clefairy. All right, I'm just gonna point out like that's not Clefairy. This is ridiculous. Okay.
So from this though,
that's not good.
This is also Kitakami decks, or for the Kitakami decks. So there's Clefairy, there's Ursaluna, there's Grimmsnarl.
Ooh, let's do Grimmsnarl. Hold on. Let's actually Ursaluna.
But it doesn't say Blood Moon, though. This is my only question with this, because unless it was it.
No, but we do have a crowned and uncrowned Zacian.
Yes.
Right? Like, what the... No. This is terrible.
There's Mienshao.
I'm sorry that I tried to share this. I take it back. Mienshao, only for wide guard. Orthworm. Wait, am I dumb? How does the alphabet go? This isn't Kitakami. This isn't, Control find. Ursaluna. There it is. There's only one U, that's why. Whatever. Ursaluna. See? Beautiful picture of Ursaluna. Add to team. It's still not loading. One blueberry Pokedex number.
I think for mine, I'm going to change it up.
I don't know that I'm going to commit to this team. I might go back and do it when I can see the pictures of the Pokemon. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
Empoleon right there. Yeah, that's definitely not a Grimmsnarl. Okay. What's good in blueberry? Incineroar. Done.
Oh yeah, that's a super easy choice.
Oh, and then just a wild card, just anything. Just pick a Pokemon. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, that's the last one. I want to know what the last categories were. So it was restricted,
wild,
sub-legend.
Oh, nice. And it blots out the ones you've already picked.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. So yeah, legend, sub-legend. Oh, sorry, restricted, sub-legend.
So I didn't see like Rillaboom on this whole thing either, did I?
Wait. Well.
But this is everything.
Everything.
That's. I feel like you would want to choose, like, you don't want to choose another restricted because.
What is this? The last thing is, how many hit points will the Pokemon that deals the final blow of the game have left at the end of the match?
Wow.
That's what you want to.
They do not want to give those Arcanines away.
Well, no, but
oh my gosh.
I'm gonna guess 42. I don't know.
Right.
That's gonna be like mid yellow for some Pokemon, right? Maybe a little higher.
That's red. I feel like that's red.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 42. I'm gonna stick with it. It's gonna be in the red. It's gonna be down to the wire in the red. Is this a team? This is a terrible team that I made. Not that you can see these Pokemon.
Right.
Shadow, Urshifu, Amoonguss, Ursaluna, Incineroar. I don't want to submit this. Is this my? Am I?
I would change up the Rillaboom. I think if you're going with that Amoonguss in that slot.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm wavering on here.
Yeah. So what's the last one here? What do we put?
I was thinking like Raging Bolt.
Probably. Yeah. Actually, yes. I had Raging Bolt before. There it is.
Yeah. How many hit points? 69.
I was really trying to avoid the funny number.
Nope, I got to. I submitted. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is it. I get a 10% off code of your next Pokemon Center purchase.
Hey, wow,
August 31st.
That's burned now because I just showed that. Whatever. Someone can take that code from me because I'm probably not going to buy anything. I just bought. Dang it! I just bought the Fuecoco.
Cancel it and reorder it.
I might do that. This code is potentially useless. I want $3 back. Anyway, cool. That's a thing, I guess.
It's a cool little concept though. Like, and I like that they did something different with it, like as far as like, okay, choose one from this, choose one from this. So you're not just
doing,
you're like what you think is the team you think, because it puts some restrictions to it.
It does. I want to know if it does the same thing for
it does.
Cards.
Yep.
I'm guessing, right? So
yeah.
We're going to Charizard EX, Pokemon V.
The Charizard EX is good.
Is good or is not good?
I'm going with Dragapult EX, I think, for mine.
Okay.
That card's stupid when I've played
I agree.
Online.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. Yep.
I'm going with probably.
I don't even know.
No.
Darkrai V. I went Darkrai V because I had a dark.
I think I'm going Luminion.
One Pokemon without a rule box. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I do not know.
Cramorant is actually really good in it, but it depends on the deck. It's like a very specific deck.
I'm going all dark. I'm playing a dark deck.
Sweet.
Choose one ancient and future. Well, I mean, I have to go with Brute Bonnet.
I'm going with Manaphy for my ancient and future, huh?
Well, actually, I want to go. You know what? Brute Bonnet. I don't know how cards work, but apparently I'm dark type.
Brute Bonnet's pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, so you actually played a little bit of TCG.
I have played a little bit of TCG, yeah. So like they give you basically some like, it's pretty cool though. Like when you do play it, they give you like some meta decks. So you don't just have to build something from scratch or something you find online. They like here's like one of the main decks.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then the last two are just choose two newcomers. So I guess new-ish cards.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I
Serendipity. I think that was like I saw people talking about it on Twitter. I think
I picked Serendipity. Yeah, see, I got all dark types.
Look at that. There you go.
Look at me go. Because Crobat, I guess. Can I do something else? Oh, wait, but Kingdra's there. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Ooh, wait, Petrant. Petrant doesn't exist in VGC, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Petrant. Boom. And then the question, what will be the total damage done by the winner's Pokemon during the final game?
So whatever your Charizard does, probably, since you're choosing Charizard.
180 plus, but it's how much total damage that's in number of turns it does, like...
Oh.
Right? Can I just say, like...
Do some math.
1,200 damage. Is that...
Feels like a lot.
Does it?
Yeah. Feels like a lot for a Pokemon match. I'd say for if it like runs through it, I'd say probably in the 600 range.
720.
There you go.
That's my number. Boom, I did it. I submitted. Hey, guess what?
What?
Is that the same code? That might be the same code. Either way. That's wild. Okay, it's cute. I like it.
I'll read off my team since
I can still edit. I can still edit.
Yeah, you can still edit them. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I'm running Dragapult EX, Luminion V, Manaphy, Roaring Moon, Serendipity EX, and Dusclops.
I guess I should probably say what I did for this too, just because listeners, we appreciate you too. Charizard EX, Darkrai V, Morpeko, Brute Bonnet, Serendipity EX, and Petrant EX. How many EXs can you have on one deck?
It doesn't matter. You can have however many.
Okay, cool. Because that's I just realized that's a lot of high-powered cards. And EXs are worth 2 prizes? Is that right?
Yes, 2 prizes. Yep.
Okay, maybe I'm extremely unbalanced. That's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. Just don't lose. Just don't lose.
Hey, that's it. Yeah, just don't lose. All right, cool. That's very cute. And we'll see how this comes out with the sharing.
Yeah, hopefully it turns out good. I'll be curious to see how Riverside.
Yeah, I can also tell it to not show the screen too if I really want to, but I want to do it. It's something different. And then we can use that for stuff going forward if we so desire. Okay, so that's that. We are now in the betting world of Pokemon.
Yeah, so it's fun. It's a whole new era. Look at this.
It's a whole new world we live in.
Now, if we can just start adding on, like the real betting stuff, like how many tables go down.
Oh, wait. I have to imagine that someone somewhere on Twitter has bingo cards.
Yes,
for Worlds.
People usually make like legit bingo cards for it. So
yeah, we should have done that. That'd be very cute. That's something you have to do like while playing, while watching real time, right?
Yeah,
that'd be cool. A cute thing to do. Someone's probably doing that. Go find someone cool who's streaming the Worlds and playing bingo.
You could have like, if you're running a betting site though, you could run things like the over under on how many times Wolfie's on stream.
Oh, how many times things gonna be on stream? You think it's three games? Like he's playing on.
Yep.
I think that's fair actually.
I want to say 3.
If we're gonna go over under, I will say over.
Over 3.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 1 or 2 in Swiss, and then 2 or 3 in Top Cut. That's my theory. Presuming he makes Top Cut. Was it last year Worlds he didn't make Top Cut? Is that true?
I think maybe so.
That sounds right to me. I might just be making that up completely, but I thought there was someone who we thought would make Top Cut who didn't. I don't know. I'm trying to remember a year ago, and I can't remember last Tuesday.
Nope. So this is a whole. Then that was the past. We're past that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in Brat summer now.
Yeah.
Brat Worlds.
Worlds.
Anyway, that's probably the most exciting thing in the world of Pokemon right now. Yes. Regulation H has been kind of a thing for a couple days. There's a bunch of stuff that popped up from like early meta usage. Yeah. We're looking at like. Hold on, I just had something up. One more. What was the usage on day 1?
So we got Pikalytics as a format preview.
Does it? Okay, cool. I'm going to pull that up.
I'll give you one guess. What's number 1?
Incineroar.
Yep, good job. A lot of the usual suspects.
Yeah, okay.
Early meta.
This is more or less what I was expecting, right? You have Incineroar, Rillaboom, Goldango, Amoonguss. Ursaluna Blood Moon is probably the weirdest thing to see that high up right now.
But it makes perfect sense because that Pokemon is insane. So
but Turbo Blood Moon doesn't necessarily need Trick Room either. You can run it. You can run it real fast, especially now that the Regulation HD meta has slowed down.
Yeah, because there's no Shadow Rider running stupid speed.
Yeah, I will admit, I'm very sad to see Palafin under Murkrow.
I'm surprised Dondozo's so low actually too. Like looking some
actually that is kind of shocking. Although Dondozo always feels like it will have its resurgence. Yes,
it will come back because this is especially this format. Like it's going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm way too tempted to still try and book Baltimore, just because Regulation H is appealing to me.
Yeah.
Because of the power decrease.
Yep. Yeah,
it's so tempting. I don't know if I want to go play mines for my birthday.
I don't blame you for that. Like you don't want to be stressed or bummed.
Yeah. I mean, like seeing friends and traveling.
It'll be the time you do make day 2, and then.
Oh man,
then your whole night, like, because then don't want to.
Right, especially
that opportunity.
Especially because day 2 now is more easily secured. Not secured, but like,
Yeah.
If you go X and 2, you're day 2.
Yeah.
Is that right? X and 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
So boom. You know it. And it's only 8 bounds of Swiss. So like, maybe.
Yeah. But if you did, like I said, though, if like on your birthday weekend, you do make it and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's
I made day 2, so now I got to.
I mean, happy birthday. Happy birthday. You made day 2. Is not also a terrible thing. I don't know. We'll see. I have so much stuff happening between now and September, even. So we'll see how I feel after a trip. Yeah. Anywho, go play Reg H. It sounds fun. If you're not going to Worlds, not practicing for Worlds, Reg H is right there, and I think it's going to excite the community a lot more than I
need to get in and really build something. I just haven't. I don't need to yet. It's not like on card or anything to play yet. So
that's a good point too. Yeah.
But I mean, I already know I'm running Annihilate and Goldango.
Sure, easy.
Incineroar, Rillaboom.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many cool things you can pull from early Scarlet and Violet to bring back into Reg H, and then enhance it with the DLC mons.
I like revisiting formats like this because you can be like learn your lessons from the prior, experience on it. Because sometimes the way the meta starts and ends are so different. And you're like, why didn't we think of this before?
Correct.
Kind of get one of these situations now, so that's fun.
Yeah, so we'll see what comes out of this. There'll be some, again, people are really good at team building, so they will come up with some really cool things based off of stuff that we've learned from some of these mons in more recent, high-powered metas. You get to see how Rillaboom and Incineroar, Blood Moon even get to play in a much, much weaker meta overall, and how they really shine.
Yeah, it'll feel like what the base game should have been.
Absolutely.
This should have been the first year of VGC. Should have just been this.
Yep. Exactly. So, what other video games have you been playing?
Nothing new since the last time, really.
I don't even remember what you said 3 days ago to me. So
that's fair. It's been a while. You dump it after. But
that's so true.
So I've been playing NCAA 25.
That's right. Yes, college football.
Yeah, so it's a fun game though. It's a good take on a sporting game, or it's one of the best sporting games I think that's been out in a while. What else have I been playing? Teamfight Tactics still is kind of my downtime mobile game.
I have avoided putting that on my phone because I fear my addictive personality.
You'll like it, and it's
I think
addictive.
I do like auto battlers.
Yeah, it's an auto battle. Auto chess. It's like
Yeah.
But it's just enough. It's got just enough because there's nuance because you have items, you have different team comps. So there's enough nuance to feel that Pokemon kind of scratch.
Nope.
I remember when it came out, Wolfie used to stream it a lot.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah. So if you're a Pokemon fan, it will scratch the itch. Yeah.
Dangerous knowledge. We spoke. You mentioned Enshrouded last episode. And then I said, hey, I have that game and I've been meaning to play it. And then I did. I played like the first maybe 2 hours of the game. If people have played the game already and they know like the first few quests you get, like the second or third part of it is like go find this dude who's like way off in the distance. I haven't done that yet. I built my first little hut base thing and then just explored around and then had to go to work. So,
but you did load up the game and play it.
I did. I am going to love this game. It is a tree puncher. It is a crafting survival open world game in the same vein as Pal World or Valheim or others that I can't think of right now. But it's
like the one I've been playing, Medieval Dynasty.
Well, I thought Medieval is that first. I thought Medieval Dynasty was a city builder.
It's a survival too.
Wait, is it really? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Crap.
So you're building a village, like just a medieval village, but it's a whole survival thing too.
Medieval
Dynasty. Medieval.
Oh, there it is. Found it. I have a degree. I'm smart. Wait, this came out in 2001?
What? It ain't coming out in 2001.
Medieval Dynasty?
I jump scared myself. 2021.
That's 2001. I meant 2021. I have a degree. Okay, yeah, silly me. 2021. Oh, so you are doing this. Oh, wait, I might like this game too.
Oh, yeah, you'll like this game a lot. It's really good.
Dang it. Yeah. Oh, Raft and Ark, other such games in the genre. Yeah. As my Steam is like, hey, you might like this game because it's similar to these games you've played.
In this game, I will say stay away from wolves. Wolves will mess you up early on.
Always, no matter what game we play, stay away from wolfies. Sorry. Wow. Okay. I might pick this up too. Dang it. Anyway, but Enshrouded has magic, which is more fun. I like fantasy.
Okay. Yeah. This is very like medieval time. It is very,
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. That still looks this. How many people can play at once together?
4 or 5, I think.
Really? That's small. Enshrouded is 16.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, but Enshrouded
is still early access, I think, too.
So be Enshrouded. But Enshrouded just came out. This has been early access for 3 years.
Yes. So it still has early access problems, but they're still adding stuff to it. So they're actually developing.
It is active development. That's good.
Because when I started playing it, it was just a regular single player, and then they added a more of a free form sandbox playthrough that you could do. So they have added stuff since I started playing it.
Okay. It's on my wish list now, so maybe if it goes on sale, I'll pick it up.
You can play it on they got it on PS5. I've been playing on PS5.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Speaking of PS5 too, they've added some new stuff to if you do the free monthly games, like their Game Pass.
Yes.
They added Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2, which is a good pickup.
Yeah, it is a good pickup. I haven't played Mountain Blade, but I've only heard good things about it.
Yeah. They added Crusader Kings 3. It's on the free.
Okay.
Oh, there was another game too that I was like, oh man, this is one of my kind of games.
I guess I haven't.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I haven't checked out the free monthly games.
It was
just last month.
Pathfinder, the one that came out a couple years ago.
Wrath of the Righteous.
Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
cool.
a good one. That's if you like
a very good game.
If you like Kingslayer, Wrath of the Righteous is really good.
Yeah, I mean, after Baldur's Gate, I think a lot of people are going to jump on the CRPG train now. They kind of got exposed to that genre.
Yep. No, it's not. It's not Baldur's Gate 3. It's more Baldur's Gate 2.
Yeah, for sure. It's hard to jump into the genre at Baldur's Gate 3 and then go to anything else.
Yeah, because you're going backwards.
Yeah, you're going backwards. I guess the next big one that's coming out is Dragon Age. The Veilguard is September.
Yeah, Dragon Age. Yeah,
so that'd be cool. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how well that does. Right, because there was also a Rogue Trader that came out shortly after Baldur's Gate, which is another CRPG, and there was one other one that I do not remember. I think. But none of them, of course, had the success as Baldur's Gate. Nothing will for a while.
Yeah, no, that's always the problem. It's like people are going to be comparing the whole time, probably, and I just want to see what I want from a CRPG kind of thing. Like I love the ones like the Pathfinders and all. I just want modern rule sets with them.
If they make a Pathfinder 2E, because again, if you can see my blurry background, right? Over there is like almost every Pathfinder rulebook. I say almost now because I stopped buying some of them. I didn't get the remakes. But I love Pathfinder 2. It's so good. Favorite system that I've ever played. And I also have a small penchant for collecting systems, apparently, because I have 6 on those bookshelves, I think. Maybe 5. Pathfinder 2 is great. If they have a Pathfinder 2 CRPG, I will play that. That'd be so good.
I don't know the reasoning exactly why they because it's 1.5, I think, for
what's 1.5
for the game.
There's not a 1.5.
There's not 1.5.
Not for Pathfinder. No, 3.5 was D&D. They had a refresh.
Yeah, I know they had a refresh.
And 3, I think. Also for D&D, they had like a refresh for 2024 for 5e, which I think people are going to either call next or 5.5. It should be called 5.5. I'm going to say that right now, and I'm going to hold myself to that. But I don't even know what the refresh for that does. And Pathfinder 1 was roughly based off of D&D 3.5.
Yeah, and I knew it was modern that, but I just can't remember what they based this off then.
That's all. Like all the Pathfinder games are 1. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is not a Pathfinder 2 video game.
I thought they had
they maybe updated some stuff.
Updated a few things, but like there are some things like that are cool that you don't get into. Like you don't see too much. Like the times we play is like what's that one class like a kineticist?
It's my favorite class. It's my favorite class. Yeah. The kineticist.
They have it in Wrath of the Righteous. They didn't have it in Kingslayer, I don't think.
I'm gonna go get it now.
Yeah.
Although kineticist in 1 versus 2, yes. One of the books is Rage of the Elements. Hold on, this is actually very, very important for this conversation. The kineticist in Pathfinder 2 plays differently than the kineticist in Pathfinder 1. For those of you who are familiar, Pathfinder 1 kineticist, the kineticist is basically, hi, I can shoot elements out of my hands.
Yeah.
It is a con-based casting class, which is very different because that's cool. It's the like specific thing that made kineticists different in Pathfinder 1 was they had a mechanic called burn, where you would actually use you would take non-lethal damage to increase the power of your blasts. Okay. So they got rid of burn in Pathfinder 2, which is good because it kind of sucked to hurt yourself to do more damage, although it kind of thematically it made some sense. And now you just have to be channeling, I think is the state. You're either channeling or not channeling your power. But they have 6 elements instead of 5. They had fire, water, earth, air for both of them. And then in Pathfinder 1, they had Aether, which is basically a psychic person who could like just physically move stuff. But in here you have wood and metal. Let me read to you the skills, the blast, the what are they called? Impulses is what they call. The level 18, so the last impulses you get for each of these each of the elements, because they are the most anime cricketune sounding stuff.
Yeah, like your Dragon Ball Z character when you play Kinesis.
Yeah. So okay, for air, you have Crowned in Tempest's Fury is one of them.
Sounds like a monk skill.
It does. Or Infinite Expanse of the Bluest Heaven. What sounds more anime than that?
Yeah.
Rebirth in Living Stone and The Shattered Mountain Weeps is the earth impulses. For fire, we have All Shall End in Flames. For ignite for metal, we have Beasts of Slumbering Steel. Or Hell of 1,000,000 Needles. Still sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Water, Ride the Tsunami, which is probably the most tame one you'll hear.
That's
and then
pretty.
Usurp the Lunar Rains.
Yeah, that's like the raw like Japanese translation of like a manga. Like
it sounds like it, right? But hey, English is Pathfinder's first language.
The sword that can cut the infinite sky, like
and then just
random.
To round it out with wood real quick, Rouse the Forest Fury, which is okay, that's tame, and then Turn the Wheel of the Seasons. All right, it's super cool. It's still my favorite class, like as silly as it sounds.
But it is. It's a fun like it's just a cool kind of character kind of thing. But so yeah, you do get that in that game.
We'll play that then.
It's got a lot more. It's a good update. So what it was, I remember because I was looking it up. The issue is 2E came out too late, and for them to
that makes sense
to add it. So in the development cycle, it was already they'd already started development, and so they couldn't. I
would imagine that like a Pathfinder game that comes out like next year or the year after would have Pathfinder 2.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Any future ones will, but right
now, especially since they just came out with their remake after the legal drama from Wizards of the Coast for their thing last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago. But they released it's called Pathfinder 2E Core. So they kind of redid the base stuff. And some of the like supplemental books that came after it are core compatible.
Okay.
But that's pretty cool. So I haven't gotten those yet. But they change a few words here and there.
Nothing major.
Mechanically,
right?
It's all the same. So like you can really easily make that into a game based off of the first stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's not too crazy differences either. Like I mean they don't have to change everything, but if you already coded the spells and classes and stuff,
right? You can change labels and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're too far into like the way. Because Pathfinder,
but they just took. But what they did is they took story. They were able to add lore and story kind of side to it. Just they couldn't change the mechanics.
Yeah, and the mechanics are very different, right? For Pathfinder 2, you have the 3-point action system versus in Pathfinder 1, you still use the same thing that D&D uses with action, movement, and free, which is very different. And I like the 3-point action a lot better.
Yeah, that would be nice in like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, imagine if you could do that in Baldur's Gate. Ooh. I wonder if someone may have done a mod for that too, which would be
Pathfinder mod of
baffling. Well, to make it like to give it the 3-point action turn system.
Yeah.
Like, it changes your action economy so much.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Making action economy much better is a good thing for everybody.
So we've already gone way off the rails for what I thought we'd be talking about for this episode. So I'm not going to stop us.
It's a video game podcast.
And now we're talking about board games.
Games made into video games.
Well, I want to know, have you ever played Starfinder?
No.
It is Pathfinder in space.
Yes, I have. I've seen people play it, I guess. Okay. I've seen some like podcasts and stuff.
So is your favorite class Kineticist in Pathfinder? Or what is your favorite class?
If I had to say my favorite class, might be Monk.
That's fair. I can appreciate that.
I just like punching monsters in the face.
It's very good.
It's fun.
Kineticist is definitely mine.
Kineticist is probably number 2 for me, actually.
I have a penchant for con-based classes because my favorite class in Starfinder is also con-based. It is the Nanosite.
Nanosite.
Which is so wild sounding. But it is basically, you have a colony of nanobots that live in your body, and it can replicate like guns or weapons, armor, or other cool things. So you can like basically summon a gun out of your hand.
Isn't that like Shizuru? Isn't that who that was in Naruto?
With the bugs?
The bugs.
So yes, it is basically that, except that as you go further into like getting higher levels with Nanosite, your body becomes more and more nanobots, which is cool because then you can like, what's a good example? Like Reaper from Overwatch, you can like turn into Fog, which is just a bunch of nanobots, and then reappear somewhere else.
No,
that's my favorite class. So I think I just like con-based classes because they're so different.
Yeah, makes sense.
And since you mentioned that one shinobi in Naruto, there's an archetype in Pathfinder that gives you that. That gives you like you have insects living inside of you. Yeah, and I'm like, and that was my first thought. So actually, like, ooh, it's that guy from Naruto.
That's they have something like that in Wrath of the.
Did they?
Yeah.
I never came across that in.
Yep. It's kind of a plot point, so I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that wants to play. Okay. But there's a million paths though in that game. You know, I mean, Baldur's Gate.
You have to.
Yes, but there's so many ways you can take the game. And a nice thing too is it's not going to end you like. That's one frustrating thing if you ever played Kingmaker or Kingslayer, whatever it was.
I didn't play the first game.
Oh, okay. The first one, like if you didn't complete some of the missions by a certain time in the game, you would lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
had a hard like fail point, and so you're not really going to hit that in Wrath of the Righteous at least.
Is you're not thinking of the? Was there a druid archetype that was insect? No.
It's not a class. It's a what do they call them? Not legendary skill, heroic or whatever it is. Mythic. Yeah, it's your mythic class. They have a whole so you go, I mean, because you go all the way up to level 20.
Let's say so you go 20, yeah. Oh.
And so you have mythic classes. You have, I think is called Swarm Lord or something.
It's not prestige.
So
now we're really going into.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the D&D. Or let's see. So we got the Aeon, the Angel, the Zada, the Demon, the Devil, Golden Dragon, Legend, Lich, Trickster, and the Swarm that walks.
Is this? Are you looking at the game?
Yeah, this is what's in the game.
Okay.
It's the mythic paths you can go down. So it's like, you know, it's just a secondary class, but you get a lot of perks and bonuses because you're basically a god because you're hitting level 20.
Yeah, at that point.
And also I appreciate about this one because usually like in some of these kind of video games, like you level up, you know, and you're way too high level than what you should be for these kind of games. Oh yeah, so you're just. But this one, like when you're hitting level 20, like you're actually a god. Like you know, it's how it should be in Pathfinder and all. Like you're like a godlike being. You're not. Especially at that point. Still just a regular dude.
I'm totally focused on whatever you're saying and not just looking at random stuff. On Pathfinder PFSRD for all of the Pathfinder 1 stuff for free. Okay. Yeah, I'm closing this page. Which you can see when my face stops being bright white on the side. Okay. From the screen, not from my loss of blood at looking at all the Pathfinder stuff. Anyway, sorry if you're still listening. We kind of went way off the rails.
Maybe maybe we'll have a whole new people saying they love it. Let us know if you love Pathfinder and D&D and I would love to talk more about tabletop stuff and play more. Mocha's a big into tabletop too. So
is he?
Yeah. He used to a lot, I know.
We played some a long time ago at this point.
Over like Discord calls.
It was over Discord. We played
especially during the pandemic.
During pandemic. We started how many sessions did we do with our group? Because it was not very many.
No, it was like 3 or 4.
I ran like 2 or 3 sessions. I don't remember which game I was running. I do know that for the pun of it, we called it Rose Tower.
Yes.
Which is still very good.
Yes. I remember then Rowan, he was a necromancer and he was keeping people's bodies to turn into bombs.
Right. Oh yeah. Not to put myself on blast, I totally was using a term that I did not know was a slur. Or maybe a slur might be too strong of a word, but it was definitely not a good term, and I had no idea what I was saying.
I just remember now.
Yes, that was. Oh boy,
you were innocent. Mistake.
I had no idea.
It was not. You weren't.
I was the NPC in me took over, right? That was him saying something.
Yes. Anyway. You're in character.
No, it was fun. We should do that again. We should do more D&D stuff. I don't want to. Yeah. I'm not saying that we're going to start an actual play podcast because there's no way.
Oh, there's no way.
There's no way in the 9 hells that
there's time for one.
Time doesn't work. Clearly, we have 3 people on this podcast, and we can't. How many 2-person episodes do we have? So that's never going to happen. And I'm in 1, 2, 3 games right now that all are not playing. 4 games?
Now, there could be a number of people that could sign up for the, give us money on the Patreon
if people want that to happen,
you can make it happen.
There's. I'm
not telling you to, but if that's something everyone desires very much, then if I don't know, a few 100,000 of you go out there and
it's gotta be enough people make it worth it,
Yeah. Make it enough to make all 3 of us quit our jobs. I don't know what that number is, but it's gonna be a lot of people.
Very high. Okay, on the note of shameless self-shilling. I think we should call this episode because boy, I don't know where we went.
Yeah, we could go down. I mean, it can. We're hitting a point where I feel like I'm delirious and just speaking things.
It's not even. Yeah, it's normal for Harrison Sheldon podcast to go awry, let's say. But boy, this is a new one. If y'all made it this far, let us know. Comments. Spotify has comments now. I can't pose questions anymore, which is weird. So comment on Spotify, comment on YouTube. Let us know you made it this far, and let us know if you liked whatever it is you just witnessed from us.
Yes,
because we'll do it again.
Oh, for sure.
We can easily just go off on
you can grab a book and we have story time.
We can figure something
story
out.
Time, like
regaling old stories. Wait, hold on. That's not a bad idea to regale old campaigns that we've gone through. There's something there.
There you go.
It'll be bad, but there's something there. Let us know if you like this. This is very fun. Just to honestly, chat about it. In this is one of the episodes where I really forgot we're recording for a little bit. Yeah. We're just kind of talking about stuff and things we want to play, which is kind of the whole point of this is talking about
another video game podcast.
To do. Yes, that's it. Let's wrap.
Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you to RobKTA for the use for our theme song, Goldenrod Game Corner off the Ultraball album. I've been Harrison. You can find me at @row_Ixon on Twitterverse. And That's it. I don't think I've posted on Twitter very much, so I'm still there. You can follow me if you want.
Yeah.
And Sheldon, who are you?
I am Sheldon. You can find me on Twitter, Captain_Unova, Captain Unova, pretty much on all other platforms.
And together we've been the Game Corner. You can find us at the Game Corner VGC, Game Corner VT, all those places. So I did it. I did clean up our link tree.
Nice.
So when you click that button down below to go see our link tree, it's so much easier to read because there's like 6 links now instead of a dozen or more. And no titles or anything. It's very simple. It's very clean. It shows the Discord, which you can join. And we have a Discord. The Patreon, which you can join. And we have a Patreon. Twitter, where you can find us. Spotify, YouTube. And then our individual Twitters are all there. So beautiful. Yeah, it's great. Chef's kiss. And whether or not you click the link tree and whether or not you do any other things, you should always remember that no matter what you play, you should press start and game on.